Hi everybody, so today I'm going to do a review of the She Reads Truth Bible. This is a devotional Bible for women. It is in the Christian Standard Version. Here we have the indexed navy leather touch, so it's an imitation leather. There's some information about the She Reads Truth Bible, if you'd like to pause and read that. Here are some of our features on this Bible. So we've got 189 devotionals, so that is awesome. But just an absolutely beautiful Bible. There's some information about She Reads Truth, and it also gives us their website down below, so definitely check that out. Here's our ISBN number. It tells us it retails for $59.99. I picked this one up at our local Lifeway store before they closed. They also have hardcover editions, and you can get them as low as $27 on christianbook.com right now. So this one here measures out at 8 7/8 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide, and it is 1 3/4 thick. We've got nice navy head and tail bands. We've got 2 ribbon markers. As you can see, there's no gilding. It's just plain page edges, but we do have the thumb indexing. And again, this is the navy blue leather touch. So we've got nice perimeter stitching all the way around. That right there is a great representation of the color of this Bible. As we go through this, the color will change a little bit with the light, but that is the accurate color of the Bible. But very nice, very soft to the touch. I like the way they did the spine. It's real simple. We've got She Reads Truth, Christian Standard Bible, and the Holman logo. So nice size Bible. I like the chunkiness of it. I like the feel. Inside we're going to have a paper paste down liner, but it's nicely done. We're going to get into our title page, and I've got some post-its on there because this page tends to get all munched up and wrinkled, so got those post-its on there to help with that. Here's our different binding options, so lots of different options on this one. The only one that has the gilded page edges are going to be your genuine cowhide editions. And so the reason I didn't go with a leather is because I'm hoping that they'll come out with a large print. And if they do, then I would definitely get that one. Here's some information about why they created this Bible. And one thing that's kind of neat, the 2 gals here, we've got Rachel Myers and then Amanda Bible Williams. So that's a super cool name to have Bible in your name. I think that is neat. So we're going to have our table of contents, books of the Bible. Then we've got some helpful information on how to read the Bible. So this is some good information that they have in the beginning of this Bible. So I'll just kind of pan down there so you can kind of see some of what they've got in here. But this is an absolutely beautifully done Bible. So we've got some information on this is the gospel. So I do really like that. We've got our key features. So I'll kind of show you some of these because we've got the genre indicators as we see on the side here. They've got all the books of the Bible set up in genres with different colors. We've got different key verses that are going to be for every book of the Bible. We've got introductions. We've got really unique maps in this one. The maps are super cool. Got a nice layout. We've got 189 devotionals. We've got timelines throughout this. So very well done Bible. We've got our features page, an introduction to the Christian Standard Bible. So if you've never read it before and you pick one up, I would definitely recommend reading that. So here is the genre for the Pentateuch, which is going to be green. And we're going to have a key verse that's nicely done with artwork. So we can see how pretty that looks. But on every book, we're going to have an introduction. So we're going to have information on the timeline, some background, message and purpose. And then we've got give thanks for the book of Genesis, gives us a little bit of information there. Every book's going to have a timeline, so I'll pan across that so you can kind of see how the timelines are done. And the camera is picking up a lot of ghosting. It always picks up more than what the naked eye picks up. So we're going to have information on read and understand Genesis, and then we have the little boxes to check off for our reading plan. And we're going to get right into the text. As we can see, it is just a single column format. It's not anything as far as a double column, so I prefer double column myself. But the way that this one is laid out, they've got a nice wide margin, and so I think that's why they may have went with a single column. Our font is an 8-point font, so nice and readable. It is line matched, so that is going to help us minimize the ghosting on here, so you won't get a lot of ghosting, so that is nice. Our notes are going to be a 7-point font. Here's an example of how the devotions are done. So all the devotions do have a border around it in whatever color that particular book is going to have. So this one's closing the door on shame. So I like that the devotionals, they're short enough to be able to read one of those every day if you want to, but they're not too short. So I really do like the way that they did the devotionals. We can see our stitching, so we do have a nice Smithsonian binding. So that's going to help this Bible hold up, and then it also does lay flat, so that is nice. The margins in this one, there's another example of another devotional. But we do have the nice wide margin, so if you want to take notes, you can see we've got plenty of space there. It's 1 5/8 inches in the margins. So nicely done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip through, and we're going to see some of the different pages in here as far as our key verses there, and then some of the really unique maps that they have in here. So the maps are just super cool. I really like the way that they did the artwork in them. And then one nice thing with some of these pages, if you were to take and flip your phone and put it in portrait mode, you could take a nice picture of that, pull it away from the other page so there's not much ghosting, and that would make a great background for your phone. So that's another kind of thing that you can do with your Bibles. So nice key verse there. Another really neatly done map. The maps are just, they're so cool. And they are coming out with a He Reads Truth. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but that's going to be for the men. Here's one of our 2 ribbons. So this one's kind of like a pearl colored, but very nice, double satin, cut really well. And then here is a very nice page for the Book of Ruth. So just an absolutely gorgeous Bible. I love this Bible. One other thing that they have on this particular one with their indexing, we can see that it is on white stickers, if I can get a hold of that. So it's white, and then we've got our silver lettering. If that will focus. Doesn't quite want to focus on the light colors. So I do like the way that they do their thumb indexing. You can get it thumb indexed or not. There's another neat looking map. So I'm just going to flip through these so you can see examples of these pages, more examples of the maps, just because it's such a neat looking Bible. It really just kind of, it draws you in the way that they've got the artwork on there. That's Jerusalem's wall. Got another nice scripture, but just beautifully done. So this page here, it's going to show us Christ in the Psalms. So it tells us the psalm, the reference to Christ, and then the fulfillment in the New Testament. So that is really neat. I do like the way they did that. We've got a guide to themes in the Proverbs. So we've got God, man, relationships, wealth, and world. So I do like the way that they do have those broken down. That's pretty unique. Another full page. An excellent Bible for women. So if you're in the market for a new Bible, this would be a fantastic one to get. There's lots of different cover options, as you've seen in the beginning of the video. You can always go back and pause that and jot down some of the ones you might be interested in. Another really pretty done page. And I really like the size of this Bible. I like the dimensions and everything on it. There's another really pretty page. But I would really love to see them come out with a large print, because an 8-point is a little bit on the small side. So here we get into Acts, and then this is a really neat map. It's just they're so cool the way they've done these. I love the color. I love that the way that they've drawn these out. I think it's very unique. But a lot of these pages are just beautiful. Again, we can see the stitching down here in the gutter. So nice to have a sewn binding on a Bible. Here is our other ribbon. Really pretty shade of green. Again, they're double satin. They're cut really well. So I do like that they give us two and that they chose to do different colors. There's another page that is just very nicely done. Very pretty. So you can get a lot of inspiration from these. The devotionals are great. But you can see that this is just an absolute gorgeous Bible. It was really hard to decide which things to show because there is so many. So this is kind of neat. We're going to have key verses. It's going to give us the book and the reference and the verse. And so these are the colors as far as the genres go that we talked about just a little bit ago. And then the other books, all the different colors for the genres. Then we've got the genre guide. So it's going to give us all the genres as far as the Pentateuch, the historical books, wisdom and poetry. We got the minor and major prophets. This here is kind of unique that they put this in here. You don't see that in a lot of Bibles. We've got the Apostles' Creed. So that's kind of neat to see. We do have a one-year Bible reading plan, and it gives you the dates, gives you a little box to mark off when you've read those. We're going to have a topical index in the verses, so that's only going to be just a few pages. And then we're going to get some more of these really uniquely done maps. So I just think that the way that they've done these are super cool. There's not going to be another Bible out there that has maps like this, so they did a good job on that as far as making them unique. We do have our table of weights and measures, and then we're going to get into the contributors list, and that is it. And then, but I really like the physical size of this Bible. It's nicely done. I really like the color, that navy blue, super pretty. I really hope they come out with a large print on this one because that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. And it's going to be neat to see when they come out with the He Reads Truth Bible. So again, this one is the She Reads Truth. This one is done by Holman. It's in the indexed navy leather touch. Again, it retails for $59.99. Right now you can get it for just $40 on christianbook.com. So definitely check out their website. That's where the majority of my Bibles come from, as I purchase from them. They've got great prices, fantastic customer service. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.